Hi, and welcome to Daily Ad Brief. My name is Greg Kirkham, and this is Marketing and Beyond. Today, we're visiting with Zach from Werkaholix. Zach, welcome to the show.
Thanks, Greg. Happy to be here. I appreciate you guys having me on.
Now, your company specializes in turning listeners into money by putting companies on the digital map by broadcasting where people are actually listening. Zach, this is an incredibly bold claim, but you're doing it for your clients. With companies attempting and failing at this every day, how has Workaholics set itself apart from the competition?
Geez, I think it's a very loaded question. You got to kind of go back into my history a little bit, but I was very entrepreneurial early on in my career. I actually turned 40 years old today, but I dropped out of school when I was 17, started businesses, did some stuff, and I joke with my wife, we would have killed to have two nickels to rub together, back then we didn't even have that, but we, had a willingness to learn. So we were doing businesses that had nothing to do with digital marketing, but knew that developing some digital marketing muscle was that was the dog that we had in the race. That was how we could compete. So I got into the space early on and have had kind of the good fortune of watching it develop. I think it might be, a challenge to enter the space today without 16, 17 years of experience and kind of having been along for the ride. But anyhow, because of that experience, we understand digital marketing, I think, in a little bit different way. We started off in web design. I thought, man, if I could get a website, that's going to be everything. And you throw it up, and then you realize that traffic is really what you're seeking. It's not so much having the website as much as it's having some traffic that you can convert into customers. So we started getting into search engine optimization and just figured out little things along the way that allowed us to not only gain traffic but convert that traffic into customers. And while I was doing it with my own businesses, I had people around me that were taking note of my results, and Workaholix was born. Basically, I designed my first website in 2006, and we've designed I don't even know, well into the hundreds of websites since. And but that's how we set ourselves apart, is just making sure we understand somebody's message, we understand their audience, we tailor things accordingly, and we make things really user friendly so the visitor doesn't have you know any hesitation not to go down this path where we're providing them with value.
Well, that's fantastic, Zach. Thank you so much for sharing that. First, happy birthday. And second,
Thank
it
you.
sounds like absolutely, it sounds like you've really grown from ingenuity, just getting in, diving in, and figuring out what works and what doesn't work. So, what do you feel has really started getting the most traction for you in your growth over the years?
Geez, so I think, so it's interesting. I've got my business, and then as a web designer and digital marketer, I'm dealing with business owners. So I take, essentially what has worked for me, and then in instances, encourage them to explore it. And I think I've reached kind of an interesting place in my business because I have so many established friends at this stage, what were once customers, but now I'd refer to them more as friends or business partners that have seen results. I just get so many referrals from it. So I think that is kind of the a cool dimension to enter as a business, which I think is the result of just doing what you say you're going to do, following through, providing value. But I think, if this answers your question, I think what we do is set expectations that we can exceed, realistic expectations, giving ourselves a buffer, planning to deliver more than is expected earlier than is expected. And I think that just impresses upon people a quality where they share it and talk about it. And, our phone rings and the email box, fills up, and we've got deals to do. So yeah, I think if that if I were to sum it up at this stage, and that's not always the case, because some of these people who are entering the realm are brand new. They don't have
Yeah.
the luxury of a decade plus of customers, but that there's other ways to gain steam and build that up. But as far as Werkaholix is concerned, that's what I would state, is just getting to the point where you've got a good reputation, and you're able to kind of reap the rewards of work that we've been doing for over
Yeah.
15 years.
That's fantastic. Yeah, definitely sticking to the old adage of under promise and over deliver. Well, Zach, thank you so much
Mhm.
for joining us today. If you would like to learn more about Workaholics and what they've been up to, visit dailyadbrief.com.
Simplify presents Addressable CTV, combining the power of TV with the targeting and attribution of digital. Simplify's Addressable CTV delivers massive reach with the ability to scale without sacrificing precision. TV buyers can generate incremental reach with household level targeting, frequency controls, reporting, and insights. To learn more about Simplify's Addressable CTV and what it can do for your clients, visit simply.fi.